Hello YouTube, I'm Sarah and today I would like to share with you the books I read in the month of March. All but one of these books was an audiobook. March overall was an okay reading month and most of these I actually listened to via Audible while I was at work or at home taking care of things. And I'm interested to see how April goes thanks to Vita, Camp NaNoWriMo, and things that are starting to happen at work. As I said in my announcement video, I'm going to be bringing work home a lot, so I'm not sure how many books I will actually get through. But we'll come to that in April's wrap-up. For now, getting back to March, the first book, or books, that I finished was the Dragon Blood Omnibus. This is a bind-up collection of the first 3 books of the Dragon Blood series by Lindsay Buroker. The books included are Balanced on the Blade's Edge, Deathmaker, and Blood Charged. I enjoyed these books so much that I am interested in continuing the series, and I'm glad that I got the bind-up of the first 3 so I could just marathon them, so to speak, and read them back to back. The next book is the only non-audiobook on this list, and that is House of the Rising Sun by Kristen Painter. This book follows the Fae in what they call a haven city in New Orleans. What it means to be a haven city is that the Fae are protected, and somewhat the witches are as well, but there's some trouble there. And the vampires have invaded New Orleans and are attacking the Fae. One of the Fae that are murdered thanks to the vampires is Harlow's mother. Harlow's mother is also a well-known actress, so this gets a lot of attention. Unwanted attention. Augustine is another character. He happened to have been taken in by Harlow's mother, and he becomes the new guardian of the Fae. He thinks he is the one responsible for the vampires coming and attacking Olivia, the mother, because he defended a witch in the kind of store district from a vampire attack and believes himself responsible for bringing the vampires to Harlow's mother's doorstep. However, there is the possibility that there's something else going on, and it's kind of frustrating because you only at the very end get the hint that there might be something going on, although I did kind of suspect it when one of the evil characters makes his appearance in the book. Definitely go check out House of the Rising Sun by Kristen Painter, and I will certainly be moving on with this series, hopefully soon, but I do want to actually bring my TBR pile down somewhat before the end of the year. The next book I finished is one that has been on my TBR pile for a few years, and that was Dark Witch by Nora Roberts, book 1 of the Cousins O'Dwyer trilogy. The book follows mostly 3 characters who are witches, one in particular that is just coming into her powers, more because her parents did not want to acknowledge this witch history in their bloodline. So she travels to Ireland and only knows a few basic spells thanks to her grandmother, and ends up learning more from her 2 cousins, the other 2 witches. The Dark Witch died centuries or a century ago fighting off a great evil, and now it is up to the cousins to finish the battle. I really enjoyed the story. I also enjoyed the Audible version because the narrator does it with an Irish accent, and it only makes you feel more a part of the Irish story, background, scenery type. So it makes you feel like you're there in Ireland. Next, I read The Queen's Poisoner by Jeff Wheeler, or listened to. This is another audiobook. This one I had a hard time getting into. I think I only gave this 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads because it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't exciting either. Which is weird because I usually enjoy the twist and pull and the finalities of a story that's written kind of like a long chess game where one character moves and then it's up to the bad guys to make their move and then the good guys make their move, and it's like moving the various pieces on the board, trying to get everything assembled and people in the right places. But there was just something missing from this story, and I'm honestly not too sure anymore that I'm going to continue. But this is just my opinion. You may enjoy it, so if you're interested, do go check it out. And the last book, but certainly not least, I finished the Audible audiobook, A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This book follows Kel on a magical journey. It takes place in London, but there are multiple versions of London. It's kind of like multiple dimensions all in one. And the Londons are identified by color. One London he refers to as White London, there's Red London, Black London, and I forget what the other London is. Grey London? I forget, I'm sorry. Anyways, he gets tricked into transporting an item from one version of London to another. Not only that, but he brings another inhabitant of this other London back with him. And he finds out the hard way that he was tricked into bringing this item, and it's a cursed and bad item to be holding on to. And so he's on this journey slash battle trying to return the item back to where it actually belongs. So those are the books that I read in the month of March. Let me know in the comments down below what books you read and you enjoyed in the month of March. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and be sure to hit the bell notification to be notified of when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video. TTFN!